Hello. It is me, Rico the Gearhead here, bringing you motorcycle content you've been asking for. I, a descendant of Yaminub, have been sent to bring you good news, especially in these times of the corona pandemic. But before I deliver the news, I beg of you to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It really helps out the channel. Thank you for the 39 subs. It really means a lot to me, and quite honestly, it has motivated me to make even more videos. I have put some of your comments into consideration, hoping at least mtapenda this one more than the last one. Today, being a Freaky Friday, we will be covering on the following topics: the types of bikes out there. We will classify them according to their purpose in hope that it will enlighten you even more. This information, I think, is more crucial, especially to those looking to get their first bike. Did I just say essentially? Especially for those looking to get their first bike. I'm looking at you, keyboard riders, and some special people out there. Come on, Tony, the HR. First on our list is the most obvious, and of course it's the sport bikes. Now we all know what these bikes are, how they look. We almost see them every day flying past us, going at 200 to 300 kilometers per hour, Palivo, Thika Road, and most bypasses on our Kenyan roads, especially at figure eights, mostly on weekends. These bikes range from 180cc to 1000cc and above, with the lowest being, I think it's the Jincheng 180. I'm not sure if there are other lower displacement sport bikes out there, but if there are, please let me know in the comments section. These bikes usually have a leaned over posture with the fairings all over, which cover up most of the bikes, and they were generally meant for the track and not long distances. Well, most people say sport bikes are the worst when it comes to long distances because of the posture, and also have back problems in the long run. I'm not sure how true they are. I've never owned one. Maybe the ones who own them can tell us in the comment section below. I don't know. Some of these bikes include the Ninja 250, the Ninja 300, 400, the Honda CBR, the BMW S1000R, and also the famous Suzuki GSX-R 750 1000 ETC. Now, on to our next list. Number 2, we have the naked bikes. Now, these are what confuse people the most, but they're just essentially sport bikes, just without the fairings, hence the term naked. The posture is mostly upright with a somehow toned down performance, but also depends on the bike. Like there's a Panigale V4 and the new Street Fighter V4, the Ducati one. They are almost at par when it comes to the power and performance, but most of them they're usually toned down. Well, these are mostly meant for urban riding, as they are more comfortable for daily commuting. But I think the only downside to this is, apart from dropping, I think it's the wind buffing, meaning when you're on high speeds, or rather when you're on a high windy area, you get the wind blown onto your chest, as there aren't any fairings to divert the wind. But somehow some guys have actually installed what we call windscreens to help ease the wind buffing. I own a Benelli TNT 150. It's a naked bike, but it's something that you get used to. Such bikes include the Suzuki SV650, the Benelli line of TNT 300, 150 and 250, the BMW S1000 single R, and the Kawasaki Z line of bikes, which include the Kawasaki Z400 up to Kawasaki Z1000. Number 3, we have the touring and sport touring bikes. Now, I've combined these two as there's such a minimalistic difference between them. As the term suggests, it's meant mostly for touring and covering long distances. They've been made in the way such that they can perform well on and off-road situations. It's a must-have bike if you're an adventurer like me. A touring bike is actually key. It's the best thing that you can have. Sports touring bikes are such that they've been given the capability of a sports bike and the comfort of a touring bike. Hence, it's a sort of an in-between. It has found a middle ground for those who want to go on long distances with the comfort, and those also who like going fast. For the like, we do have the KTM Super Duke 1290 GT. We do have the Yamaha Tracer 900 GT, which for a fact, it's based off the MT-09 of the FZ-09. It's the same engine with the different chassis. Also, it's been modified just a little bit, but the difference between them is very minimalistic. Number 4, we do have the king of the roads, and that's none other than the cruisers. These bikes are as old as time itself, with the first bike being made as early as 1930. They came with an upright sitting position, a simple design with a big fat tire at the rear, but also that depends also on the bike. They are not as fast as sports bikes, but have been known to keep up in group rides. They are the most affordable bikes in my opinion, without counting the Harley Davidson. You can get one as low as 180k, depending on your bargaining skills and also depending on the condition of the bike itself. The likes we do have like the Harley Davidson, we have the Honda Steed, and the Indian group of bikes like the Indian Chief, just to name a few. Next on our list we have the dirt bikes and the enduro bikes. Now these bikes are mostly meant for off-road purposes, as they offer such a high sitting position, but with a minimalistic everything from basically a very thin bike itself, high seat height. They're commonly used for dirt racing, and most of them are on a very powerful 2-stroke engine. For these include the Yamaha YZF 450F, the KTM 450SX, the Yamaha DT, and of course we do have the indestructible Kawasaki KLX 650, just to name a few. Number 5, we do have the scooters. These are vehicles on 2 wheels. Some might not call them motorbikes, aka myself, but they don't offer the mechanical input of the rider. They are, however, considered to be the best beginner bike for anyone out there. They come with an automatic transmission, giving the rider only one task, that is to stop and go. They're the best suited bike for everyday commuting, as they are small, comfortable, and very easy to use. Such bikes include the Yamaha Scooter AS 125, the Honda Dio, the Bajaj Chetak, and the TVS iQube, that is IQUBE. Up next are a class of bikes that have been in the works since the early 2000s, and these are electric bikes. With the advance of technology and with the success of companies such as Tesla, companies have dipped their toes into our world of motorcycles. The only difference being is that these bikes are powered by an electric motor, while ours are gasoline, or rather they are fuel driven engines. They are considerably heavier than the standard bike, as instead of an engine they do have batteries, and if you look at any one of them online, you will see that they have what we call instant torque. Unlike a normal bike, where in order to get to the higher speeds, you have to go through gears 1, 2, 3 up to 6, whereas an electric bike is just a twist of the throttle and you are there from 0 to 100 in about, let's say, like 3 seconds or less. Here's a video of an electric bike versus a Tesla Roadster. That's all I had for this video. The list is endless. There are so many types of bikes out there. I can't name them all, and if I did, this video would be an hour long. But as a bonus, I would like to know which category these border bikes we have come to grow up and learn. Most of us actually first started riding on these border bikes. I'd like to know where you think these bikes lie, like the likes of the Boxer, the Tiger, and the Bajaj motorcycles. Where do they belong to? Did you like this video? Was it informative enough? Did I leave something out? Let me know in the comment section below. I do like reading and replying to all your comments. And as always, guys, stay safe, ride safe. Also, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any new episodes. Remember, we always have new episodes every Monday and Friday. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.